Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Cindy. I just wanted to make this video. It's an informational video letting you know about my upcoming surgery, why I'm having it, how it came that I have a hernia, the size that it is, and all the ins and outs, I guess. Anyways, we'll see. Got my notes, so let's go. In 2010, I was working for a care house. It wasn't a facility, but it was a private house. And the lady basically knew that she could keep me because I would do whatever she wanted me to do. But it was more I didn't not want to have a job because I had just gotten into a relationship and we had gotten a place together, and I didn't want to lose that and have to go back into my house. So I stayed there, plus it was a decent job and I worked at night. Well, my job was supposed to be taking care of the clients that lived there, but I became a janitor and a person that would give them showers and put their meds together. Well, one day I was told I needed to clean the bathroom. So I cleaned the bathroom and they had a big chandelier in the bathroom. Bougie as it sounds. But I was standing on a counter because I didn't have the right height step stool or ladder to clean it, and well, I almost fell, and instead of letting myself fall, I jerked back, pulled something in my stomach, and well, almost 15 years later, here I am needing surgery. But anyways, that's how the hernia happened. The process I went through to the hernia getting how it is now is because doctors wouldn't touch me because they said I weighed too much. Although now they want me to weigh what I weighed back then in order to do surgery on it. So your guess is as good as mine. It is what it is. But anyways, it took a long time to find a surgeon that would help me. But my search to where I am right now started in 2023 when I restarted looking for someone who would help me, because from 2010 to about 2015 it didn't show. From 2015 to now it's very evident that I have a hernia. I got discouraged a lot because no one would help me. They wouldn't even suggest a weight loss surgery. They just didn't want to touch me. But anyways, it is going to be happening now that I'm going to have surgery, so I'm happy about that. But anyways, I've become really discouraged because I had had 3 surgeons in one day tell me that they wouldn't touch me, that I weighed too much, which I understood that part. But how can I lose weight when I can't exercise and I can't get out and walk because of other health issues? So how was this going to affect my daily life? And no one really much cared about that. They just didn't want to touch me, which I get, but at the same time, treat the patient. Whether it's with, counseling or whatever they're able to offer, still treat the patient. Anyways, in the middle of 23, I was suggested that I have weight loss surgery, which at that point I felt it was needed. And I still feel it's needed, but I was being pushed into a corner saying that they wouldn't do the weight loss surgery unless... they wouldn't do the hernia surgery unless I had the weight loss surgery first. So it was, I had to have this done. It was no longer a, well, if you want to, it was a, you're doing it or you're not going to get the other one done. Which I didn't like that, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, finally, in late 2004, I was suggested to talk to a doctor named Dr. Ma in Fresno Bariatrics, and she said that she needed to see me. We went to see her in April or May, I believe. We went to see her, and she said that she would be able to do the sleeve surgery on me. And I was very happy. I was basically crying in her office because I had given up any hope of ever having a normal life again. Now, what a lot of you are curious about is, after being told, yes, you can have the surgery, what do I have to do now? Well, it's a long process. It's taken me almost a year to get to where I am now. Some people can do it in 6 months, some can do it in a year, some take longer. But the process I had to go through with my doctor is I had to have an abdominal ultrasound, labs, a mammo, gynecologically, or I can't say that word. I had to be cleared by a gynecologist. I had to have a psych evaluation, a sleep study. I had to do weight management, an RX esophagogram, also known as a swallow test, a colonoscopy, an EGD, and I needed to see a cardiologist. So, quite a bit, but don't be discouraged. You finish when it's the right time for you to finish it. I made my appointments the way I was supposed to, and the longest thing that took was a weight management, but even then I finished that in about 5 months, 4 or 5 months. And that's basically you talk to a nutritionist in a class online with other people, and you just get their information. But after I started and finished a lot of the process, I didn't feel like I had accomplished anything until I had the EGD done and the colonoscopy done at the same time. Thankfully, they put me to sleep for those procedures, and had it done at the Porterville Hospital where I live, and everything went good. And it wasn't until after that I realized, hey, I'm almost done. But then the last test I had to do was the stress test for the cardiologist. Now, that's where things kind of get to me, because I had gone early the day of my stress test, and we were told that it was going to be a couple hours wait if they're able to see me that day. If they're able to see me that day. Not when, but if. So we rescheduled, and the soonest they could see me was March 16th. And that was when I seen them was in December. So, yeah. Upset, feeling discouraged. I came home and I've been waiting for that, but I know it's going to come out good. I know that it's going to happen in its own time, and I'm still preparing myself mentally for the whole weight loss surgery itself, so a little time is probably going to do me some good. But that's just step one to getting my life back, is the weight loss surgery. I will have to have a whole other surgery to fix the hernia, And in that surgery, they're going to be doing a whole abdominal reconstruction surgery. And that one I'm kind of afraid of because it's going to be painful. And I don't know how long the recovery time is going to be for that one. The recovery time for the weight loss surgery is going to be about 4 weeks, I believe. But after a couple days, I can start some movement and work up from there. But it all depends on what the surgeon's able to do and how much the hernia she's going to be able to take out during the first surgery. So we will see how that goes. But let me see. My personal feelings. If I had been listened to in the first place by the doctors I had been seeing at first, my life would be very different right now. I don't believe I'd have the hernia. I believe it would have been taken care of a lot sooner, and I would not be as large as I am right now. I was getting very active outside, walking, running, playing frisbee, and doing a lot of outside activities with friends and family. And when I got hurt, all of that basically stopped because I wasn't able to get out and do anything because I was in pain at first. And after a while, that pain went away, and I couldn't complain about anything because there was no pain. But with the way that I would sleep at night, I would sleep on my stomach, and I would feel something there, but I was told it was a water cyst on my liver, and that was that, and nothing was ever done about it. But yeah, that kind of gets to me, but it's okay. I'll get my life back. But I've had the hernia for going on 16 years. I'm telling you, it's no joke. I get stared at. I know I've seen people point at me and whisper. And it's a mental hit. It upsets me, but what can I be upset at? Because I don't know the people. They're just being honest on what they see, but they don't know the story behind it. Hopefully this will get the story out there, and maybe this will help someone else in the same position that I'm in, because I know I'm not the only one. But let me see. The size of the hernia, well, it's about the size of a basketball. It's gotten to the point to where when I go places, sometimes I'm able to walk if it's easy to get to, but if not, I have to use a wheelchair, and I don't like it, but it's what's best for me right now, and hopefully by this time next year I won't be needing it anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off here, and I love you guys, miss you guys. Comments are always welcome. Doesn't mean you'll always get an answer, but I will do my best. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.